this was where everything started becoming dramatic, and I started saying, yeah, want to get me, because first of all, I underestimated how small, or I overestimated how big this frying pan is, and I went to go and use it. Let me introduce you. Silent night, holy night, all is high. Okay. I know. All is calm, all is bright, round your virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Yay! Hey. Oh, hi, it's your first time here. Happy Vlogmas and Merry Christmas! Welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. So it's another brand new day of Vlogmas. I hope your holidays are going very well. Remember, like I'll always tell you, find something to make you happy this season. Find something to just latch onto, no matter what the year might have held for you, okay? So for today's Vlogmas, I'm going to be sharing with you what we're having for dinner. The time is actually 4:30 p.m. right now. So this is going to be dinner. And guess what? I have never ever made this before. But it's a festive season. I'm trying a lot of brand new recipes, so yay me. Anyway, this is going to be the beef stir fry, beef and vegetable stir fry meal, but I'm also going to be accompanying it with plantain, fried plantain, and some rice. So hopefully it doesn't take long. I've done the research, I've learned the recipes. I'm just going to dive right into it. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're going to start with the beef that I got. This they wrote stir fry on it already, so I figured I didn't have to do too much work. All I did was just to separate the beef and then chop it up into bits so that, you know, it will mix well with the vegetables. Yeah, so this is the end result of chopping it all up. Then I went ahead and washed it very well with cold water to make sure it was very clean as expected. And when I was done washing, I decided to add the spices, starting with virgin olive oil. I added 2 spoons. Keep in mind, it's my first time trying this recipe, so yeah. Then I added some soy sauce as well. Followed by some black pepper, which has suddenly become my go-to spice for almost everything I cook. Then I added some cornstarch, which I heard, you know, is very essential to cooking beef stir fry. Yeah. And then I added the egg. So now is the time to, what do you call it? Mash everything up, mix it all up so that, you know, it's well mixed and everything circulates very well. My hands are clean, don't worry, I washed them. So once I was done mixing it all up, I covered it and put it in the refrigerator for it to marinate. And whilst I was marinating, I started prepping the vegetables, starting with the fresh broccoli that I got. Then I also added the washed and chopped carrots, which I liked because I didn't have to worry about chopping up the carrots myself. Followed by the bell pepper, green bell pepper, tomato, no, not tomato, onions, and red cabbage. Garlic as well. I added garlic as well. So whilst I was still prepping the vegetables, I decided to boil just very briefly the broccoli and carrots just to soften it up a little, but you know, not cook it all the way so that it doesn't lose the essence. So I poured them into a pot of hot water and added a little bit, it's a little. I added a little bit of salt as well and then mixed everything up. Then went back to continue prepping the vegetables. Yeah, and now I was done, so I poured the broccoli and carrots into the sieve and ran cold water onto them so that it would stop cooking. You know, because if it remains hot, it will keep cooking. Yeah. And now I've prepped the pan, it's on low heat. This was where everything started becoming dramatic and I started saying, yeah, want to get me. Because first of all, I underestimated how small, or I overestimated how big this frying pan is. And I went to go and use it to fry what I wanted to fry. So I started by frying the beef, which I'd marinated now. And as you can see, I was a bit slow because as I was putting it, the ancestors were telling me that, Adenike, will it enter? Will it enter? I was doing yanga, it will enter, it will enter, it will enter, it will. I kept going. Instead of me to have given myself brain, I kept going and going and going. Keep watching. At this point, I just poured everything. So this is all the beef that I had. So I was like, you know, it entered, it will fry. Man, this thing was struggling to fry. It was just cooking and cooking. Oh yeah, frying now. No, I was panicking. Mimi was crying. I was hungry. My body was shaking. I tell you who sent me today. I almost stopped recording. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to just separate the two into two different pans. So I decided to divide the beef up into two different pans and I continued frying them so that they will fry. So by this point, we're already making some progress and you know, it was looking okay. I won't say it was looking great, but it was looking okay. So I was like, okay, let me continue. Let me see if it will end up making sense. So we finished frying, then I started frying the vegetables. Oh Lord, have mercy. Even by the time I added the cabbage alone, the frying pan was already full. I was like, I had not put broccoli, I had not put carrots. See frying pan, everything was already full. I said, Jesus is Lord. So I added a little bit of my favorite seasoning, my chicken seasoning, to the vegetables, as you can see, and just mixed it all up. Now I added the fried beef and the frying pan just kept getting fuller, and I was like, what is all this night? I was tired. I just wanted it to be over with. I almost stopped recording, but I was like, you know what, even if it's a fail, assist, I'll still upload it and let you guys know it was a fail, but thankfully it wasn't. So I continued. As you can see, my pan was running over. It was so stressful to make. So I learned my lesson. I need to invest in a deep frying pan, and I decided to fry some plantains with it as well. And let me tell you, it was delicious. Yes, look at my food. I had not eaten all day that day, and I finished it. I added some fish stew and plantain and rice, and let me tell you, thank you so much for watching. I pray God blesses you, your homes, your marriages, your relationships. Most importantly, I pray God blesses you. Remain in God, and God bless you. And Merry Christmas. Bye. Bye.